Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Welcome to Mathematics with Sayyid Ali. Today we will be learning a word problem which says a radius of a circle has n points at -1 and 3 and 2, 2. Find two possible endpoints for the diameter that contains this radius. So here is, you need to understand first the question, because we will be using endpoint formula like midpoint formula, but we have to see what the situation is, right? So we have 2 points which is -1 and 3. Let's say -1 is here, 1 2 3. This is -1 and 3, and 2 2, 1 2 1 2. So this is my 2 2, right? So this is 2 2, and this is my -1 and 3. And he's saying these are the two endpoints of the radius. A radius of a circle has n points at this and this. So this is the radius, right? So find two possible endpoints. So he's saying two possible endpoints. That means we can take one time this as a center, another time the other point as a center. So if we say that, okay, this point is O and this point is, maybe you can take any alphabet, R. So if we have O and R, so one time we will be saying that, okay, my center of the circle is O, which is -1 and 3. So if my center of the circle is this, then my circle will be going around this, like this, right? So that means the other point of the diameter will be falling somewhere here, right? So this is my one point of the circle, this is my center, and I have to calculate the other endpoint of the diameter. And other way around is that if I have the same point, 1 1 2 3, this is my 1 and 3, -1 and 3, as before, and this is my 2 and 2. This is my other point which I call R, right? So R was 2 and 2, and O was -1 and 3, right? So this time I'm supposing that this is my center, right? If this is my center, then this will be my point on the circumference. So my circle will be something like that, right? So I can join it properly, maybe. So my circle is like that. So this is my R point, which I take as a center. So this time my center is this. Therefore, sometimes this question says that find the two possible endpoints of the diameter that contains this radius. So and also tell us about any assumption you made. So the assumptions are here, right? Because one time we are solving it as a center, we are taking O as a center, which is -1 and 3, and then second assumption is we are taking R as a center, which is 2 and 2. In both cases, so my other point will be this, right? So I need to calculate this. So in both cases, we have to use the midpoint formula, because midpoint is center of the circle, and we can use it twice, telling them that, okay, let O -1 3 be the midpoint or center of the circle. Center of the circle. This is my assumption 1, right, for picture 1. So what I am saying is, then I can use the distance formula, midpoint formula, which is -1 and 3. So midpoint is this, and midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is my distance formula. And now I know one point, which is 2 2. So I have to replace x1 and y1 with 2 2, and then we have to equate it to respective x coordinate and y coordinate. So x1 plus, so my x1 is 2, so I will put 2 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 is again 2 plus y2 divided by 2, and then I will solve this. This factor is equals to -1. So my 2 plus x2 divided by 2 is equals to -1, and 2 plus y2 divided by 2 is equals to 3. So y coordinate is equals to y coordinate and x coordinate is equals to x coordinate. Now we have to solve these two equations. So this is giving me 2 plus x2 is equals to minus 2 because this goes there and multiply. So x2 is equals to minus 2 and minus 2 because this goes to the other side with a different symbol, different sign, and it gives me minus 4. Now I have to calculate this, which is saying 2 plus y2 is equals to 6. And this 2 goes to the other side. So y2 is equals to 6 minus 2 and y2 is equals to 4. So my other point which he is asking on the diameter will be 4 and 4, which is somewhere here, right? So my first point is this. And then I can put this same formula second time, or let's put it somewhere on the other side. So minus 4 and 4 is my other point. Two possible endpoint. One endpoint is this. One of the endpoint of the diameter. So one of them is this, and to calculate second we have to use this second picture here. So what we have here is now I will use the center, which is midpoint. Now I will use it 2 2. So I will repeat it. 2 2 is equals to, now my x1 is, okay, I will write first the formula so that you are easy to substitute in it, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So now 2 2 is equals to, what is my x1? So my x1 here in this case is, so my 1 minus 1, right? So my minus 1 is my x1, right? Minus 1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma 3. We have got what we have got here as a coordinate, right? So I have coordinate as 3. So here it is. So 3 plus y2 divided by 2. Now my x portion will be equals to x coordinate, minus 1 plus x2 divided by 2 is equals to 2, and the second one is 3 plus y2 divided by 2 is equals to 2. Now I have to solve them. So minus 1 plus x2 is equals to 4, and I will be having x2 is equals to 4. This minus 1 goes to the other side with a different sign, plus minus goes other side becomes plus, right? So x2 is equals to 5. So I have x2 as 5, and then I will be doing my y 3 plus y2 is equals to 2 times 2 is 4, and y2 is equals to 4 minus 3, y2 is equals to 1. So I have another point of the diameter which is 5 and 1. So 5 and 1. So this is other point, another point, right? With the assumption another point on the diameter. So I have two possible answers because he says find two possible endpoints for the diameter that contains this radius. So we have explained here that one time we have to assume this O as a midpoint, and then second time we have to assume this R as a midpoint. Therefore I have two solutions. One solution for the picture 1, which is here, where we are supposing that minus 1 and 3 be the midpoint or the center of the circle. When we say midpoint of the diameter, that means center of the circle. So this way we calculate two endpoints for the diameter that contains that radius. Hope you like the video. If you like it, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button to receive the next video. Thank you for watching.